I'm a post, bro. I'm waiting for it to show up on my YouTube.
Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the Aflac Kickoff Classic, and we are excited to get this college football season underway. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see, the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Wallach and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Tigers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Handoff from the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be complete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. After picking up 1. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. We've got a very low number beside your name.
There he goes. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum. And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, whipping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Might as well give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground.
Sorry, bro.
Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Clemson jumps to the line.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack. And their deep coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, we'll have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
On the run, it's Judowski. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He might want another play. They've been running it, but now the pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense very predictable. Like, I got to give help. Okay, it helps my running game. You don't give help. Okay, I'm throwing to my freak out wide. So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely.
Oh, he's got some space. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
He's here to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And the Tigers started this drive back up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Caught behind the line. It's Morris. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Good. In the backfield, it's Morris.
God damn it.
Strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
Right there, bro.
They draw first blood, and that is
Play,
exactly
bro.
what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
It made me go away too much for the outside.
Down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense
About to
will be
eat up
called on
all
to
day.
protect this lead. Fielding in the end zone, it's Hendricks. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee, and he stopped at the 14. Using his leg, Hitch Callum. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early. We're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Fires to the tight end. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Tigers are in the hurry-up.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
It's not their
Tell you
fault.
what, as a quarterback, you gotta have a short memory. You're going to make
It's not
mistakes.
their fault.
You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pocket breaking down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Creates a little room.
Saboteur.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
It's not
He had
2
all
targets.
kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Catch in the middle. It's Cook.
Bad.
Hard-hitting tackle. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
All right, how are we going to do it?
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Hendricks. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Punts it out of the air. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 30.
Play there.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Unleashes one. A strike downfield.
Dangerous throw, man. Dangerous throw. We got luck. Gotta have a little luck.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their looks. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kansas. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm. Finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
And back to the air on 2nd down. This time he's got it. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result...
Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Tigers in the hurry-up. It's a thing at Clemson to run downhill, literally, usually when they enter the stadium. But sometimes it feels like this running game's doing that.
They run down the hill, and a lot of times they don't stop, Reese, because they keep the tempo and they keep the foot on the gas, and that's what Clemson's kind of built this offense on is tempo, trying to wear you out, and they stick with the run game and the quick passing game and the running QB and so many things to look at.
He's got 67 yards on the ground, a very productive 1st half here in the season opener. And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Motion from the wide receiver. Takes the handoff. It's Judowski. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The inside handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop
they made me trip on the
chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hendricks. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. No reason to be in a rush. They have some time here late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, they're coming off an appearance in the national championship game last year, and you know they're looking to get back.
Yeah, they're motivated to take the next step. And, David, they feel like they've upgraded at several key positions this year, hoping that they can take it that one next step and win the Natty this season.
Yeah, it was one thing to get there, but, man, do you get even hungrier when you've got there and you had to watch the other team celebrate. So a good chance to take out some demons, start this year off good, and maybe forget about last year's finish.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
Thank you,
Jesus. Took a
Jesus.
shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, this juncture in the game,
Yeah, I love you again, y'all.
no question, this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
The give to the tailback. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he wants it all. And he's got it inside the 35. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Defense looks as if it's coming. Wants to throw on first down. Looking downfield. Picked off, and they go in an early drive with the turnover.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes. He's been everywhere, an absolute baller.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
He'll work his way down to the 28.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, the ball's incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unleashes one deep. Max got it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive plays.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Clemson is quick to the line. Calls his own number. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They got stuffed on second down, and still they need 1 yard here on third and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. This defense trying to stand tall on fourth and goal from the 2. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Clemson. Fitted in the window for the score.
Great.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. It's Hendricks. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't
I thought I pulled it.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Makes the grab on the left. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
Nice job by the QB and receiver on this play in a 2-minute situation, knowing to work the boundary, get the first down, and get the ball out of bounds. Great situational awareness.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we'll join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hendricks. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh.
Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you got a conversation. You got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his man in the middle. Turns it on in midfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball. Close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. Quickly to the tight end. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Buying some time. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle box as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Fires to the middle. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Taking it the other way. Pass attempt.
GG, bro.
Touchdown, Tiger. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
I'll tell you, you love linebackers that are good against the run, but how nice is it when you've got a guy...
I know both of these teams were ranked guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same.
Yeah.